to push to the higher levels.
Absolutely. And speaking of higher levels, and speaking moving very quickly, we've got HelpingHans combat engineers are going for the cutoff. We've also got Peanut Battalions in the build. He's going to put barbed wire down. What is this? It's a King Kubel led. What's happening there?
Batteries not included. Typical APR, 999%. But yeah, thanks for the quick speed cast there, Matt, to get us back to time.
There we go.
Kubel took more hits than Google, but it's still alive. It's all good, it's all good.
Sorry guys, we're back. What I was showing there was a very quick game. I didn't actually have the right scene selected.
Okay,
my bad. But we're exactly up to date now, so... without further ado, we're going to do a little bit of an intro for it, just to make it YouTube worthy.
Hands are worse. Like
well, we got the old...
It's getting to us, our boy.
I thought we did well, though, with the bug split. Anyway, let's get the game on. 3, 2, 1... You are now live after a little bit of shenanigans there. We are live in Game 1 of HelpingHans versus Noggano. HelpingHans with the Penal Battalion build going as Soviets. Not the most famous faction for him to play, but he's certainly going to make a go of it because he's up against Noggano's OKW. What have we seen so far, Ed?
Well, we saw the Kubel escape with a sliver of HP, so that's still alive. That's all good. But the big bad clown car is rolling out. There she blows.
With
wow, no HP on them Pioneer models, but I don't think it matters when they're in the green cover of the car.
No, the green cover certainly helps. I mean, of course they can still be killed, but they're not going to be killed anywhere near as fast.
Yeah. Efficiency from Hans there. Keeping a low
oh, look at this!
Pushing off the stern powers. Brilliant play.
Brilliant play indeed. And that's going to mean that Noggano's progress is going to be heavily halted. I mean, the Kubelwagen is going back to base, so at least to be able to get the synergy of repairing and reinforcing at the same time.
Yep.
But Hans has battled well, and even with the slow Penal Battalion start, Ed, he's gaining momentum very quickly indeed.
Yeah, I think Hans will be very happy with this opener. He's got the exact counter to OKW earlier game. Noggano hasn't gone for Panzerfusiliers, so does not have anti-tank capabilities just yet. So yeah, good start from our boy James. Trying not to be too biased, but
no.
It's a bit David and Goliathy though. I want him to do well just for the underdog.
He's not as he's a bit of an underdog these days, HelpingHans. He hasn't actually made major strides in a tournament past the semi-final stage for a long time. But saying that, Ed, he actually got 4th place in both GCS 1 and GCS 2. That takes some doing. Yeah. That's an achievement.
Consistent.
Yeah.
2 fourths. But yeah, I think he wants to push further though. He's hyper competitive. And probably that's why a lot of people tune in and love to watch him, is he's probably the most emotive CoH2 1v1 artist.
I would say so. A lot of people love his stream for that reason. He gets so passionate when he loses or when something bad happens to him. And it makes him very entertaining for that reason. M3 is just marauding around. He's offed one member of the chariot and he's looking for another possibly. Maybe the Penal Battalions will get inside.
Look at this though, sweeper already from Noggano. Checking out an early mine. Yep.
There we
That's
go.
interesting. 60 munitions already used up in the early game for that mine and sweeper combo. No sweeper yet for HelpingHans. Dangerous for the clown car.
Look at this really advanced Volkskrone. He's pushed really far forward. He's also using the Kubelwagen, killing that poor soldier that was writhing around. And his head's he's ostriching in the ground as well, so there you go.
A good cut off of the fuel, capping it from Noggano.
M3 still pulls.
He's lost his own fuel, so responded in kind to taking Hans.
Well, look at this on the attack map. This is really interesting. The fuels are connected in the complete, like, opposite way to the way they usually are. Very strange, like a Z shape on the map almost.
Just a slight lead though in terms of resources for Noggano, so he's coming out on top of this one. And like I said, OKW on Kolodny Ferber, cut off central.
Oh yes,
he's getting a go in early game here.
Just a great map for truck setups as well. You know, you've got the famous put your Schwerpanzer headquarters there, and it's really well protected. And yeah, it's just a good map for OKW. But even if you don't want to do that, you can put your battle group or your well, there you go, mechanizers. Not far up, but it's in a really good place to retreat your vehicles to, Ed.
Yeah. Would you think Fallschirmjägers or Tiger Tank K-Pens doctrine, grand defensive?
Well, he has options. He has every option possible there. Not probably grand defensive doctrine is what I think we'll see, especially because he's already got 4 Volksgrenadiers, so it doesn't seem Like that's what is.
It's been a fairly solid choice in 1v1. Again, just showing the pendulum swing of the meta in CoH2 at the moment. It's still getting updates. I've seen people come and chat like, "Whoa, CoH2 still getting updates," you know.
Yes, exactly.
It's very much live. Unlike other RTSs, it's kept its community alive.
Big shout out to not only the developer Relic, but also the community members helping them.
Yeah.
That Andy heads up a team featuring people such as Mirage Flaw, and many others. You know, Tightrope helps out a lot of great. J for Jet is a good guy. He helps out with the balancing, and they all do a great job of keeping this game up to date. Combat engineers in the garrison there causing this Kubelwagen some issues, but it's gonna just chill out and try and take the munitions in the meantime. Elsewhere at fuel
Great
side.
usage of such a cheap unit. You know, keeping your Kubel alive against a clown car threat. Already amazing play from.
Look at this commander choice. I mean, let's go north and check out what's happening over here. Kubel could get taken out by the SVT rifles. Will they focus fire it? No, the focus grenadiers cause problems and stop them doing so. But I was just showing on screen, we've got defensive tactics chosen for HelpingHans, and he's using the Dushka and the M42. So both units make their way onto the battlefield in unison there.
Big manpower save up from HelpingHans and just flooding the map now with extra units. This could really hit hard, but the Luchs is, well, with that elongated build time for it came a few patches ago.
Yeah.
Really changes the early game, so he's probably going to get, a pre-8-minute Luchs. There it is, hits the field. This is going to be where Hans now either has to get some PTRS on his penals or some hella good mines.
Combat engineers put in some mines there of their own, and also in the center here you can also see them there. Focus grenadiers push on, one with STGs. They have no cover from the overutilized Stern Pioneers, who are just over encumbered with all the things they have to do. Oh, here we go, mine's going to get triggered most likely. Luchs could go for the hit. They get past it, Ed, and now the combat engineers are in real trouble.
That is one bad retreat path and no PTRS on the penals. Look, they could have had the satchel off there. Lucky pop. It has been teched by Hans. He saw his munitions drop by 60.
Oh,
but
3 shots by the M42.
Yeah.
Oh, and the mine!
Bye-bye, Luchs.
3 M42 shots into mine. Luchs also takes a big hit. HelpingHans with a stroke of luck there.
Suppresses the whole Wehrmacht as well in the process. Like, one mine, one desire. See you later. Now suddenly Hans just after that. Mines win games, as he always says.
Oh, Focus Grenadier goes down also. Last model remains. He's going to run the other way. Flamethrower gets him. HelpingHans with 2 very clear early victories now.
He asks, where is his luck? I think he's found it.
Oh, he's always been looking for it.
Picked up that shamrock and away he goes.
Let's check out the old army value graph, Ed, and we can see that Noggano's OKW advantage has been depleted in a huge way.
This is high risk. They're keeping his clown car on half HP. Such a front line, but he's got other plans.
Dushka.
Set it up.
That could have been glorious. Imagine if he'd faced the other way. Oh, he still might get a few shots off here.
Red cover as well. Ooh. Singed their backsides as they run home. But this is the perfect time now to go absolute Kolodny on Noggano and take his cutoff. For HelpingHans, he really needs to push the envelope here. That's one wipe and a Luchs down. Mate.
For those that have been watching CoH2 competitive for a while, Noggano at this point in the cast, we always would have said, well, don't worry, in 6 minutes time, he's going to get the Command Panther and everything will be fine. But he no longer has that crutch. When he's broken a leg, he's just going to have to limp around the battlefield until he can slowly rebuild his strength. He does no longer have the call-in vehicle thanks to the excellent balance updates in the last year.
Yeah, best balance update, I think, ever, really.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Game-changing. Wiki Rifle crying himself to sleep now every night without his Command Panther saving him in his games. But yeah.
And 42's pushed really far up there. Got a great shot off on the Kubelwagen. There's, oh, it's from that angle. There we go. Automatron engineers of the Mechanized Regimental Headquarters repair as fast as they can, but he is cut off right now, Ed. He doesn't have... He has 2 standard territory points and that's it. And look at HelpingHans' income.
Luchs' twin brother has been called into battle.
And he's just chilling out right now. He doesn't want to tango with what HelpingHans is.
PTSD from that first incident. It was a glorious mine, though.
It was great.
Took out about
Well,
four Volks in the process and a tank.
It really was. Folks Grenadiers
value.
try and push the penal battalion around. They do finally get one of the soldiers of the Radina there, but it's a little bit too late. Oh.
So yeah, just to explain the changes to the command path and all heavy tanks, they have been tied to tier 4 tech, which thus everyone's just thrown away the command path and said, screw it. I'd rather get a Tiger tank with the Grand Defensive.
Oh, there's a nice
option
demo
or the
here,
King
by the
Tiger.
way. You've got to watch out for that one, but there is a Minesweeper, so let's get on board with the Noggano. Oh, he sees it. There you
Found
go.
it. Who had house insurance on Kolodny? Big payouts.
Would you really want insurance on a house that looks like this, Ed?
I don't know. Mo's Tavern, he could be flamethrowing it himself just to get the insurance. Good early retreat there, though, from HelpingHans.
Yeah,
This
great
is what
preservation.
we like to see.
This guy used to be top 3 in the world in tournaments, and it really does show when he plays well. He looks godly.
But look at the contrast already in this game compared to what we're seeing earlier with Aimstrong and Loveness. Loveness was just waffle stomping around, showing his weight and superior skill. And here we've got a different map, different factions, and OKW showing for the first time today.
Yep.
And it just seems far much more closer, this game.
It does so far. You can't discount the fact that Noggano's eaten up a hell of a lot of HelpingHans' victory points though. And he's not lost that much in this game. In fact, he's pretty much already repaired the wounds. His population, or control as it's called in other RTSs, is already within the vicinity of HelpingHans.
Yep.
So, yeah.
Crucially, it means no Puma for Noggano. The Puma is a great counter to light vehicles for the Soviets, and as he had to build that second Luchs, it's just foregone his chance to get that Puma out as well. I think he's got to save for it.
T-70 causing pain on retreat there, well, to that van at least. And here we go, more victory point pressure applied by HelpingHans, but he's still ignoring, sorry, fuel pressure applied by HelpingHans, but he's still ignoring the victory points, it seems, as he's double capped right now.
Yeah, and I think Hans, compared to GCS tournaments where I think nerves did get the better of him, he's treating this tournament a lot more calmly, isn't he? He's playing other games to chill out in between CoH2. He's not all in, and it just shows that he's a lot more relaxed this game. He's taking his opportunities well, laying mines, doing the basics well, and I think just probably enjoying this game at the moment. But there we go, to prove me wrong. This is why Noggano's top boy. He's getting
Call the Popos, because here comes the Puma. Yeah. He's going to be on patrol.
It's under the bullies. He's got one MG as well. No Rakettans. Give it up on the old Rakettan.
Well, I think Noggano hated that Rakettan verf change, which I really like now. I love the range on it. It's much better. We've got the Luchs pushing in to try and cause problems for the Dushka. And that must make HelpingHans think that Noggano has something coming, and indeed he does. It is the Puma that's hauling ass to get into position.
The little T-70 that could. He needs to Christian Bale out of there, he does. Using the road for extra speed. Puma can't get his shots off.
Oh, he's going to come back in now. Now he's got his big brother watching over him. The gruesome twosome of the OKW faction are in position.
And mobilised Anton Deck, trotted away there. Really good play from Noggano.
Don't trip that mine. As we've all seen what happens. But when he walks past them, they've turned out to be a lot worse in this game so far. I'm half expecting that to end up in calamity for Noggano.
Also on the road at the north. So never mind there.
Oh, Satchel coming in. This could be good.
Wombo combo.
Oh, gets
Couple
T-70
more hits
shot in as
needed.
well. Oh, heavily damaged. Will the T-70 finish the job? Sturmgewehr's blaze. Needs to keep the Penal Battalion alive. He tries to block them and they die.
No, loses the PTR's Penals. He could pick that up with another squad, but doesn't get the Luchs, crucially. I thought he would go for that, but great screening play from Noggano's Puma.
Very expensive squad to lose. M42 pushes back in. Let's get Fog of War off and see what he can see. Certainly can't see that damaged Luchs escape to safety.
And another big change to OKW is their new Schwer headquarters. It kind of comes out at halves, doesn't it?
That's right.
You don't need all that 120 fuel in one go. You can do it in two halves. So to get earlier Obersoldat now.
Oh yeah, I love that change.
Yep.
It's like what the USF change wanted to be. I wasn't a big fan of the USF changes, but the OKW changes seem like a better version of them, in my opinion. Oh, Puma with a big shot. T70 needs to get out of there. It's behind the house. Puma goes south side. Let's get cinematic mode on by accident here.
Get out of there. Nice dodge.
Puma
has just bought himself some time. Oh my god.
Using this site to advantage, but here comes this focus grenadier. Keep an eye on the north tip of your screen. Puma gets the killing blow.
Third time's the charm for the Puma there. Enough of your games, T70. Clapped him in the rear armor. Good play again from Noggano, but T34, 76 on the way for Hans. The little brother, I guess, compared to the 85 that we saw earlier. But great in conjunction with the RAM ability and that Overwatch artillery. I don't know what exactly it's called, but it's a great combo.
Certainly is.
This thing. Trying to show. Yeah, there we go. Anti-tank Overwatch, yeah. Hellacious combo with a RAM of a T34.
Nice. Yeah, it certainly works very well. I mean, in the build-up to this tournament, many people were touting Overwatch combo with T34 RAM would be the meta, and that's no joke. It sounds like a meme, but it's true. And we're now going to see that dream become a reality.
It's no longer a dream anymore. So both players kind of just pushing into this mid-game now. Got a T34 against a Puma Luchs combo. No Raketin, like we've mentioned earlier. It's going to be rough for Noggano. I think he's got to get his Schwer out ASAP and get the P4 rolling.
Dushka in the centre, allowing the M42 to reposition. Meanwhile, in the south, Dushka pushed away. We've just had the Panzer II hit a mine.
It's like action replay with that mine placement. Fool me once and he goes, drives over it again.
That is a Soviet mine. Stern Pioneer's pushed away. Where's the Puma when you need it? It's damaged engine in the centre. T-34 might have free reign here. Also M42's in position, Ed. That Luchs has to die.
And no snares, no Volksgrenadiers anywhere to be seen to screen this. Down goes the Luchs. Great play from James there.
M42 gets the kill. Meanwhile, in the centre, Dushka tries to hold firm. You've got a push in from the Volksgrenadiers in the north, pushing away this PTRS combat engineer.
The one crucial thing, it's nothing to do with resources, it's the VP count. That is so in the way of Noggano at the moment.
Oh, nice Faust in. T-34, however, bounces the shot of the Puma. M42's firing shots through the hedgerow, so he's got to watch out for that. Hits him! Good shot by Hans!
Play, yeah. That's every shot you don't take, and he definitely went for it there.
He certainly did.
Puma
with a nice shot there. This is really dangerous by both players, Ed.
Get out of there! He needs his infantry to back up the retreat of his T-34.
Oh, look at this flank, but mines win games. Where's that mine at? It didn't detonate, you've got to be joking me. And then the minesweeper clears it, yeah.
Okay, Puma getting very adventurous. This could be dead Puma.
Oh, he popped smoke, takes a shot.
On,
M3's coming in.
Take the shot.
Take the shot, Hans. Dushka's watching in from the north. We also have that PTRS combat engineer that could actually finish it off. Volksgrenadier low. Oh, M3 goes down. The squad survives though. Now the Volksgrenadier's turn to die. Will it survive? Looks unlikely. Gets killed.
Oh, a lot of manpower bleed for Noggano there. But look at the VPs again. Noggano's chilling on almost a triple cap. Hans has got to get that addressed. Event 3, King Google.
Yeah, but this is a PTRS combat engineer here.
Ah yeah, nice. The big Jumanji gun. Imagine firing that thing on the move.
Oh, another T-34 building.
No mortar from Hans. Feels bad, man. Could get the 120 mil for that indirect, but yeah. Great game so far.
I want to watch out for that shoe mine in the south. That could be a squad wipe.
I thought it might have been a Soviet mine. Okay.
Yeah, keep an eye out for that.
Well, second T-34 in the build for Hans. He's going ahead in armor so much.
Oh, Kubal's going to come in for the kill.
Oh, don't do it, James.
Dushka's watching over with its great anti-armor capabilities. Oh, so close.
Savage. I think it gets self-repair at that 3. Look at it go.
Lucky retreat path there for the penal, by the way.
Yeah.
Lucky retreat path indeed. Ooh, Ed, mortar hype. You wanted a mortar all day.
Finally.
Mortar.
See, I needed HelpingHans to answer my call.
And what a mortar. We wait for the mortar, and finally we get the big boy, the 120 mil.
It's Mortal Doom is
Oh, he's setting it up.
It puts all your infantry squad on just 1 HP. He needs to cover it up, well, follow it up with some peanuts as well.
Ooh, a Raketten's been built as well now, Ed. So Puma and Raketten versus T-34s is going to be a high-octane micro battle at now. A lot of mobility and a lot of counters.
I think what this game's going to come down to is those attack grounds through the hedges. It's just going to swing the armor engagements. There's so much potential for them in this map.
Certainly. 15 Soldaten of the Reich try to blob their way on the north side of the curtain there, and they couldn't make their way through. But again, Ed, more victory point pressure being applied.
Yeah. And that is the tough part of 1v1. You can get all the resources in the world and the tank lead. If you haven't got any VPs, you're going to bleed out. It's got 150 left to rectify this. I think he needs to get his Dushkas more actively protecting the VPs from counterattacks.
It seems like his individual micro and tactics have been good, Ed, but his overall meta and map control have been shaky. Noggano's just dominated on that front, it seems.
It's just the pressure that Noggano exerts. He's very chill, very fluid player. Seems like he's never expending much energy. And yeah, but let's see how it plays out over a 5-game series. Game 1, it's been a thriller already.
Yeah, it's been a
Much
fantastic game so far. Yeah. Fantastic game so far. We've got the Schwer going north, of course, to become the Panzer Schwer. And T-34's just chilling out for now.
He's got to give some fixie love to his tanks though. They're all snareable at the moment for HelpingHans.
Just detonated a mine, by the way. But now finally Hans has controlled the bleed of victory points at 152 versus 445. He has a decent army size, Ed.
Yep.
He's at 70 population, 2 tanks, good, well, reasonable fuel in the bank as well. But you've got to start looking at Noggano and where he's going with his build order.
Yeah.
Of course, now getting the Schwer set up, he's going to have control of this, with not having to use units. And yeah.
I think he's going straight for Tiger for Noggano. It looks like a late game stall for a Tiger.
It certainly looks like it. More victory point pressure being applied in the south.
No Dushka there to defend.
Cheeky mine, wasn't it?
He's just got one Dushka in the mid, and he'll be rebuilding the second crew, yeah. So the second Dushka's going to go help. You need these MGs and maybe a T-34 on each VP now. Should be prioritizing that over anything for HelpingHans.
I'm just worried now because Noggano with a medium tank or even a heavy tank is just going to be a different force. He's already been matching HelpingHans, in fact beating him in the overall game, like in terms of victory points. But I think a tank might swing it in his favour, and HelpingHans got to be a bit careful about that.
Vet 4 Kubel. Still the king now. Vet 5, I think it starts suppressing.
Oh my god, nice grenades! Double grenade there!
Woo! Double wide.
And
Goodbye,
Satchel
Volks.
wipes 2 squads. Let's have a look at the stock market for Noggano. Sell, sell, sell! As you see the ticker come in. And wow, James, Noggano did not see that. He mistook the ticker timer for his own grenade, it seems, or something.
I think so, I don't know. It was quite a cheeky number though. It was almost hidden on the tractor, so maybe he just didn't catch it. What a huge swing.
But it's
Big
almost,
blow to Nagano's manpower.
I think it's like he's threw the incendiary grenade at the exact same time. It just caused enough confusion for him that there was a delay in his reaction.
Oh no, now don't throw the advantage back to him. Get out of that snare rage. There we go. Good play.
Oh, T-34's going for a...
No, King
Oh
Kubel,
no! Down,
not
Mr.
Vet,
President!
Please, Vet 5! We want to see it, Vet 5.
Oh dear, oh dear. And the Rakettenwerf has wiped out HelpingHans
Suppression
with a
dream is
huge
gone.
salvo. Blow after blow against Noggano now. And there you go, there's that crash we were talking about. Sell, 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 because Noggano's values dipped in a big way.
Black Saturday for Nagano's manpower market, I think. But Nyx's 6-man Raketen Cruisers has come up. This looks like GG, even though despite all the VPs, this looks like it's closing out the game. He's going for the push here.
He's going to Stuka smoke drop just to try and keep the Schwer
not to
Panzer
know.
headquarters alive.
And he's not to know how far that thing is to producing the P4.
So close. Oh, that shot
Hidden
nearly to
information, he
hit.
doesn't know. Oh, P4's going to make it out.
What
Very
a loss,
close.
though. This is the last tank for a while for Nagano. He won't be able to
Overwatch
follow up on
ability
this.
Selected as well, eh? Very close.
Very
Tantalizing airdrop shells there, but that's 200 munitions that's expended.
Yeah, could have been
No
a
gain.
bit
Needs
overkill,
the
perhaps.
snare combo, yep. If you get the snare off, or ram, then you use that. So a bit of a whiff there from
Has he seen this?
It's still going on.
Yeah, of course it is. It's still, the radius is active. Nagano goes into it and then quickly sees the error in his ways, Ed.
Like, nope. Nope. Back we go, but still not a triple cap. Despite all that pressure, scrapping 2 Volks Grenadier squads with 1 demo charge.
Hans can't allow Nagano to rebuild, Ed. Surely.
He's got to get the triple cap. Now more than ever is his chance to push this and close this game out. But then again, that's why I probably throw the majority of games I play.
I think in this case you're right. He needs to really start to grasp hold of this game. He's shown that he's got more than a foothold now. He's pretty much... He's gone past being in the ascendancy. He's in the dominant chair, but...
Yeah, he's got to control or delete Nagano whilst he can.
Oh, demo charge here. Be careful about that. Boomer doing some harassment.
On the corner of the building as well. I think it's been spotted. There we go.
Oh, I've seen it. There we go.
Straight to the cutoff goes Nagano. He's lost his Schwer, but he's just trying to damage limitation now. Hold out for Tiger. Yeah, he's locked in the Grand Defensive Doctrine.
That's a plea from your headquarters, I believe it does, doesn't it?
I think he needs to build another Schwer.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
That's going to be horrendous.
That's a shame. It's a long way away then.
Yeah.
But he's got the victory points to get there, Ed. We're in for a 55-minute game here, easily.
And now he does get the commander upgrade for his P4, should he choose it, with some off-map artillery to cool down from that. And extra accuracy and then 2, I believe.
Oh, the T-34s are on the warpath, causing a hell of a lot of problems using the bonus speed of the road. Panzer IV versus Puma's ready.
Big boy tank engagement. It's got the numbers.
Oh, third T-34 comes into view. Veteran C2, they're going to try and get the Puma out of there, but the Panzer's blocking their way.
Puma is Neo confirmed.
Yeah, he's in the matrix he needed to be.
Why would you not go for this, Hans? Such restraint. Maybe a bit too much respect for his opponent Nagano there, and had to go in and just close off the game, sure.
If you do that too much, sometimes you can throw the game, so he's just been a little bit risk averse, and he's still getting some rewards. He's worried about Faust, though.
Soviet industry help us. He can pump out more T-34s if he loses them. I think go for the juggler whilst you got it.
By the way, Hans is now at a virtual pop cap. He can't push out another tank until he expends something. So he's really starting to dominate this battlefield. Hans has always been this way, Ed. He's very risk averse. He's very safe in his tournament play.
He's not changing his stripes for this game.
No.
Fair enough. Yep. I sometimes forget and think he's going to channel his inner Von Ivan and just go for the ultimate GG push.
That's what makes Von Ivan such an exciting player. He doesn't have restraints. He just goes for it every time.
I hope he's still in the tournament for that matter. God knows.
Oh, we have to check that out,
yeah.
Of course. We will do after this game. Have a little look at the brackets, because don't forget there's 7 simultaneous matches right now. We've already seen Love Nest versus Aimstrong. That was the early game of today.
Good patient play though from Hans. If you are going to go for the patient game, at least he's kept everything alive. 3 T-34s. It's almost time. Like, do you throw a unit? Do you demo your own Raketten just so you can get another T-34?
Oh, mortar!
Oh, there it is, the 120.
Oh, destroys the weapon as well. Shazam indeed, kablam, and it's as Imperial Dane once famously said, everything's going kaboom. That's pretty much the mantra. Oh, and here come the T-34s again. Oh. This time with Raketten support.
T-34 dangerous and close. One more shot. Oh, I had enough HP. Oh.
Puma could go down now, Ed. One more shot by the Raketten.
Everything's on sliver of HPs.
Oh, everything's surviving just about. Don't forget as well, by the way, we've got anti-tank Overwatch ready to go.
Yep. Vet 2 and above, Stern Pioneers twinned with the mechanized repairs. It's going to be good for Nagano. Hans has to keep his engineers alive because he's got great veterancy on them. It's hard to get. Triple cap, just about there for Hans. So yeah.
HelpingHans is playing a different game right now. It's C and C, and it's not command and conquer. It's control and consolidate. He's doing just enough to gain an advantage, and then he's consolidating that advantage. Folks, Grenadier gets a Faust off. We've got Rakettenwerfer as well.
Face at the moment. Yeah. Good play from Noggano. 4th T-34 from Hans. I think he's purposely not reinforcing some of his units so he can get it out.
Must be.
It feels when a tank has the same pop cap as a sniper.
Yeah.
It's just the Soviet way. They can mass produce their units.
Puma can't get the penetration it needs. We've also got another T-34 in peril this time, but that M42 now, the superior rate of fire of Veteran C2 is causing all kinds of problems.
3 shots before any response. Yeah, great fire rate. And he's got the Raketen stealth now, so the new Raketen, new and improved. Has to be Vet 1, correct, to Vet, but it has further firing range at Vet 0.
Yeah, check out this improved range of the Rakettenwerfer these days.
Crucially, it can't move though,
no.
like it used to sneak into opponents' bases and
I
snipe
miss
them.
that, I genuinely do. I love cloaked unit play, but I like the new Raketen. I just miss the old one also.
Takes a lot more thought and skill to use now, I'd say.
Get this,
walking them in like a penguin formation, hoping for that one-shot alpha strike.
Is that a mine all the way up there?
A nice aggressive mine here from Hans, and he's got the Pino AT squad to back it up.
Needs penetrations. Puma's got good speed even with a damage engine, but here comes the T-34, finishes the job.
Big win there for Hans. Just a P4 now, holding the duct taping his dreams together for this game 1 from Noggano. Such a frantic game. Hans must. His keyboard is already going to be on fire at the moment, and his mouse. Amount of clicks per minute they're taking this game.
Oh, Penal Battalion's getting bullied away. There's that 120 mil, causing a lot of health damage to the Foch Grenadiers.
He's just letting RNG take its course now, and abusing the luck.
He is, and he's also been able to keep 2 victory points for a long time now, Ed, and we're actually seeing a big equalization in things. 135 versus 282, which I know is still a bit of a gulf, but compared to where we were earlier on, HelpingHans has had a lot of control for a lot of time. Yep. There's the army value. This is points held now, and this shows the ebb and flow of battle, but we've just had the biggest tsunami effect there in recent times. The T-34s are coming in. They're converging.
4 tanks. Here we go.
Here we go. He's pulling the trigger, Ed. They're pushing in. They've got anti-tank Overwatch. Also rams him. Nice. Takes him out.
Bye-bye. Vet 2 P4 goes down. I think he's just brought in the Overwatch ability for, for extra.
He's got to get rid of the Rakettenwerfer though, because of course he's immobilized over here. This is a new Rakettenwerfer. We've had a Faust go in, takes out 1 T-34. Rakettenwerfer's looking low. T-34s get past him. There's still 3 of them alive, and they're looking like
Noggano's just praying for abandons at the moment if you can steal a tank or anything, but even the base structure's now been taken out. Yeah. Looks like GG for Hans in game 1. Noggano, I don't know what he's holding on for.
Well, nice satchel there with the Stern Pioneers very close to them. Faust goes in, Rakettenwerfer recrew. This is a Veteran C3 T-34 though, and the timing wasn't quite there. Rakettenwerfer crewed in the north, T-34 abandoned there.
Oh, no.
Could he have overextended?
Why did I say it? Okay, there we go. Whew.
Kills it with the PTRS. This T-34 is also low. M42 can't get it. Oh, but the Raketen does, Ed.
Hans, what do you do?
3 of the 4 T-34s are now dead. He crews up 2 more thanks to his pop cap.
Hans 80 throws. Where? Oh, what is happening? Still no triple cap as well.
Oh my god.
I guess that's what Noggano was staying around for.
There you go. I know, right?
You can't win a game if you're not in the game. So he stayed in and he's paying dividends.
But it was his calm pressure, control under pressure that allowed him to do that. He saw HelpingHans rush at him with 4 T-34s and he was methodical about his defense. He did not panic. And through not panicking, he was able to take the M42. He's able to recrew the Rakettenwerfers multiple times. And he's back in this game with a vengeance.
Did he just throw a Volks squad? Or I'll have to ask chat to double check that one. I thought he just lost the squad there by captain. But anyway, that AT gun. Here comes a horde of T-34s with a little brother T-70 as well.
That's what helping
Wave
us.
2 of this tower defense.
But that's it now. This is he's depleting his reserves now, Ed. He had this fuel, he had this manpower in the bank thanks to being at PopCap for so long.
Yep.
But he's now lost it all. And he's going to have one last chance to finish this game off. And if he doesn't, it will be equalised.
Strange old misclick though from Noggano. He capped the M42 AT gun with only 3 men, so lost a Volk squad.
Yeah, but he took out a tank, didn't he? It was worth it. More than worth it. T-34's going north of Rakettenwerfer.
Questionable.
Just not think.
Oh!
Nice.
Bye-bye. You thought you had Raketen crews? 120mm says otherwise. This is why I promote mortars even more. You don't have to think about them. You can go totally brain AFK, leave it way behind the line. You can even lose a few models of it on purpose and not recreate it.
Taking out that Rakettenwerfer is a big win there, Ed. He's done well. Oh. And he's taken the T-34 to take out the other one. Well, the M42 rather. Will he get it with an overshot? He tries the overshot and misses.
We've got a Soviet Raketen and a OKW M42. It's just like wife swap with your AT guns.
They are swapping around quite a bit here. Got Vet 5 Foch Grenadiers.
Oh,
watching
bit of a
on.
traffic jam. Oh, danger close with those T-34s. Hans, this is where a bit of a Loveness cool head is needed now.
It really is.
Just be calm, methodical.
Well, he has this. Surely he has this. Look at the advantage. The thing is with Hans's push there with the 4 T-34s, it looked crazy. It looked like he's throwing the dice, but you have to remember what he had in the bank.
Yep.
And we saw it. As soon as they all died, he was able to rebuild immediately. He even has the T-70 now.
And another one. Oh.
2 T-70s now, very soon at least. And so he'll be able to just control the battlefield.
Yep. This looks like Jesus for old Noggano, but if anyone can make a huge comeback, he's already proven it once. He's basically base rushed and fought his way out of it. Can he do it again? He's only got 2 AT guns though this time.
Like the 7-headed Hydra, you kill 3 T-34s and they're all back once more. T-70s as well to boot. HelpingHans got 89 pop cap and he's dominating.
I almost fear if he does pop out the Tiger, think how targeted that thing's going to be. It's going to get rammed, overwatched, AT gun, potentially PTRS, penal, snared. Oh, there's lots of things to watch out for from Noggano. And he's had to use his manpower for a third wicket. I'm amazed he's sticking at this.
Yeah, he's doing well. He's doing well to stick in this, but as I say, he's quite a bit off the Tiger. He still doesn't have the Schwer set up yet, and losing that Schwer is proving to be a hell of a penalty.
Yeah.
I mean, how's
the lack of munitions as well? I was going to say he's got like 2 to 3 Faust, and then he's in danger zone.
Oh, here we go. Hans is again closing the pocket. Chat think Noggano might be going for the King Tiger this time, not the traditional Tiger of land defense.
Oh yeah, sorry, yeah, you would need the Schwer when you go for the Tiger. So new the updates even up behind him.
Look at this line of aggression from HelpingHans. He's manoeuvring it, and Noggano sees the writing on the wall, throws in the towel, and I think you're right in that decision, Noggano.
Yeah, save your effort for the next game. GG.
Achtung! Angriffstrupp ist unterwegs. Ziel erkannt. Abrufzone markiert.
What a game one.
Indeed. Soviets winning on Kolodny versus OKW. Didn't see that happening.
Not just OKW though, Nagano's OKW as well, and that's impressive from helping out. It's also the manner in which he won. He seemed in control. He obviously got outplayed in the victory points early on, but didn't seem to deter him. And when he got that T-34 Armada, he finally pulled the trigger, lost it all, rebuilt it all, and then straight back into things.
I just had that kind of like clip of Austin Powers in my head, you know, acting out as Nagano's gameplay there. I was like, yes, 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 no, no. And that double Volks loss to the satchel charge. I think that was the main swing.
I think so.
Couldn't really recover his
just that one,
position in fight.
that like kind of momentary misjudgment, and I think something must have happened there. The incendiary grenade went in at the exact same time, so the audio cue maybe didn't trigger, or the because the other maybe
thought it was his own nade.
Yeah, exactly. And in the heat of battle, that can really confuse you just enough that you don't retreat. And that's the problem with tournament play. It's so focused that you can make small mistakes like that and it can cost the game. It's crazy. But you can't take it away from the Helping Hands. He played fantastically. He's 1-0 up in this series. And let's have a little look at the brackets. We said we would, Ed. So let's go and check them out. See what's going on, Funk Soul Brother. Right about now. Because, there you go. You can see the game we cast earlier on today. 3-0. To Loveness. Von Ivans leading PFC 2-1.
Brilliant.
DevM's already through. No surprises there.
Wow.
Jove Hesulin.
Yeah.
1-1.
Close game there. Nice.
You can see that Isilda's now through versus Happy Cat. Happy Cat, a surprise underdog of the tournament, knocking out Tiramisu earlier on.
Got a game off him.
Obviously, we know Helping Hands is 1-0 up. We also know that Prodigali had to forfeit for unknown reasons. Stu's battling back against Von Aston. That game's been going on a hell of a long time.
Yeah. Last-ditch effort from Stevie Boy.
So
hope he can elongate that series. It'd be harsh for 3-0 after pulling in all those hours.
Somebody's asking in chat, are the games live? They are live to a point. They're about 3 minutes in the past, so with a little bit of delay to stop, obviously, the players hearing where the positions are and stuff. Yeah. But it's as live can be. And so are me and Ed. Yeah. This is, we're in Stoke-on-Trent having a whale of a time.